Brand partnerships are always an exciting opportunity. But how do you know if this particular partnership is the right one for you? We were in a session with one of our private clients this week, and she goes, "Okay, I have this amazing opportunity with this brand that is, clothing and accessories, but it's very high end. And, it might be things that she would enjoy, but she wasn't certain if it made sense for a partnership." So let's talk about how we helped her kind of step back and evaluate her brand strategy. Everything goes back to that. When we circle back to her brand strategy, things became very clear. So the first thing that we had her think about is think about this partnership from the ideas of your ideal clients. Your brand strategy helps outline that. Like, who is that ideal client? What are they looking for? What are the brands that they are
hmm
interested in and impressed by? So, what was one of the things that we kind of pointed out to her about that partnership and her ideal clients?
In the case of our client, the jewelry wasn't an issue.
Watches and
Yeah.
jackets.
And it was a great opportunity. But when we looked at the context of her customer base, we went back to her brand attributes exercise, her
Yep.
brand soul, and we looked at that and we were like, okay, this is what your audience is feeling. This is where they're at in life. This is kind of their not even economic status, but more of like how they present themselves
Hmm.
and how they their lifestyle essentially. And we looked at the sponsorship item and it was like, doesn't really align fully. So we really have to look at that. And anytime there's a brand sponsorship like that, you really have to look at it through the lens of the audience and less about yourself.
One of the things that, as we were talking it through with her, we were saying, okay, if something feels off, don't ignore that. Like you've already done the work to create the brand strategy, to identify the things you're interested in and that your audience is interested in. So if you're feeling off, dig a little deeper into that. And when we were talking through that together, she had this realization that her audience might have money to invest in something, but typically not that same amount and in an item like that. It just didn't make sense. So if it doesn't feel good for your audience, you're not going to be able to present it out there and be proud of it. So, it was one of those things where we went, okay, this might make sense in this context, but not here. So, again, everything just goes right back to that brand strategy that
Mm-hmm.
you've already uncovered. And the other beauty of having done your brand strategy is it helps you decide not only what sponsorships are best for your audience, but what sponsorships are best for you, or not even sponsorships, but partnerships. We have built so many incredible network partners over the
Mm-hmm.
years because we are very clear about who we serve, how we serve them, and what kinds of things they need. So when we find another company that aligns, maybe because we're in branding, maybe we find these incredible photographers that are able to help our clients with a brand photo shoot. Maybe we find a company that excels in email or social media. If these are things that our clients need and are looking for, then it makes perfect sense
Yeah.
for us to say, okay, let's partner up and share this value with each other's audiences.
Yeah. And one thing that came up in the conversation yesterday was once upon a time, she would have just taken that
Right.
and run with it and like, I got a sponsorship. This is awesome. Let's just do this. This is great. But now, having done the strategy, knowing where she wants to take her brand, she's like, nope, that's a hard pass. I can't do that. So,
And the beauty is that it makes things so much easier for you to say yes or no to. Like, you
mhm.
don't have to agonize over these things thinking you're going to make some big mistake. No, you have very clear boundaries around what you're interested in, what your audience is interested in. And so it makes it really easy for you to choose the right network partner, the right brand sponsorship. And again, everything goes right back to that brand strategy. So when in doubt, go back to your brand strategy, get clear on who you're
Mhm.
serving and how you serve them, and that will unlock those partnerships for you very easily.
And it makes saying no super easy.
Yes, we love that.